before he can be activated and eligible to come off that list and play Sunday. Right now, the Steelers are preparing without him. He's going through virtual meetings. We'll see whether or not he comes off that list in time. As for Baker Mayfield, the Browns officially activated him off reserve COVID. Baker had spent some time around an individual within the organization who had the virus. The Browns were taking steps out of precaution, putting him on the list, but he's tested negative continuously. He's come off the list, and he is on track to play right now against this upcoming Sunday against the Browns' opponent. As for the Ravens, they returned to practice today. Marlon Humphrey was activated off the reserve COVID list. It looks like he's on track to play as well.
All right, Adam Schefter with us all show long. Thank you for all of that. Hey, Week 10 features a Dolphins-Chargers matchup that has us all intrigued. Two young QBs have taken the league by storm, and yeah, I'm talking about Tua and Herbert. Tua completed 76% of his passes against the four-man rush this season, tied for first with Russell Wilson, and Justin Herbert enters the matchup with some serious momentum as he can become the first rookie with 6 straight multiple touchdown games in NFL history. But our Football Power Index has the surging Dolphins in this one by 5 points, giving them a 65% chance to win. Both QBs spoke to the media today.
He makes big-time plays in big-time situations, and he's a smart, athletic guy that throws the ball all over the field. So he's been really fun to watch.
I have no animosity towards Justin Herbert. And for me, it's not even a competition between me and him. It's a competition for myself to go out and, see what I can do to help our team be successful against their defense. A year ago, who would have known? I could have had a season-ending injury, but, the Miami Dolphins decided to take a chance on me. So that was awesome.
Yeah, of course, Monday is the anniversary of Tua Tagovailoa's hip injury that happened a year ago. And certainly for those close to that story, he wasn't even sure if he would be able to walk again at first. So what he's done over this year's time is remarkable. Dan, I want to start with you on both of these quarterbacks. What can you say about just how good Justin Herbert's been through his first 7 starts of his NFL career?
Yeah, Laura, I'd say there's 2 kind of quarterbacks that come into the NFL. There's one that the guy's really smart. He's mentally there, but physically he's got limitations. And then it's the flip side. Like there's these guys that come into the NFL and they're physically super talented, but the mental aspect of it isn't there. Well, Herbert's got both of them. Look at these plays. Okay, up top you got a scissors concept against quarters defense. He's got to read that safety. If he widens, you want to throw that ball on the hash at about 40 yards. Now he's got to move a little bit in the pocket because he feels a little pressure from his left. But there's the physical talent, the movement, and then an absolutely perfect throw, 40 yards, right on the hash. Down in the red zone, there's a little play action fake. He's going to try to get Keenan Allen on the crosser. Now he's got to move again in the pocket, get a little flushed, and you're going to see a 2-hand swipe on the ball as the defensive end tries to get it away. Feet are going one way, body pointed another way, but an absolute fireball. I love that graphic to allow the talent to get that ball out in front. It's rare to see that. It's rare to get a young player at that position that goes, okay, he's super smart and super bright, but then he's also this physical kind of freak of a talent. And I think the brain is allowing the physical talent to kind of show up week in and week out. And he's become an absolute bona fide rock star at the quarterback spot.
And Dan, you're exactly right. That's exactly what the team thinks of him right now. He's got the mental aptitude to grasp it all. He's got the ability to throw long, throw short with accuracy, run around, be an athlete, be tough. There's nothing that he's missing from that group. And when you speak to the people within the Chargers organization, especially the players, the one thing they say amongst themselves is that they believe they are watching the start of something special. A quarterback who's going to have an illustrious career. And it almost feels like when you start to watch Patrick Mahomes early in his career, it's not all that different watching Justin Herbert right now. And if you're the Chargers with Herbert for the long term or Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes for the long term, it's great news for those franchises. Bad news for the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders having to go up against those 2 quarterbacks for the next decade plus.
Yeah, my goodness. I mean, Ryan Clark, you hear Patrick Mahomes in the same sentence as Justin Herbert. What does that make you think about what you've seen from Herbert so far?
So, well, I wish my audio was working so I could have spoke before Adam, because he took all my thunder, because that was my exact point. When you look at Justin Herbert and you think about some of the young quarterbacks that have come into the league, and many have played well, I don't know any that I've watched physically and been more impressed with than I am with Justin Herbert. From his first game, he showed you the athleticism, being able to get inside, outside of the pocket. You can use him in quarterback design runs, and he's shown a strong arm continuously, consistently, and constantly in each and every game. We've seen big plays over the top. And so when you think about this kid from a measurable standpoint, just looking at it, if you're watching film during the week and you're a DB, you are frightened, because you have to attack him and be ready on all three levels of defense, which is very difficult and something you don't actually deal with every week from every quarterback.
Yeah, Marcus, let's not get crazy, though, here, because he does have to go up against this Dolphins defense, which has been excellent in recent weeks. How tough will that matchup be for Herbert?
Yeah, it's difficult. Look, Flores and the Miami Dolphins are doing a tremendous job getting after quarterbacks, let alone manning up on the back end and forcing quarterbacks into bad throws. Justin Herbert will see probably one of the most detailed-oriented defensive schemes he's seen all season long. And if he thrives against this, Els, this is a wonderful, wonderful look for what they can continue to be and what Justin Herbert can continue to be. I'm excited about this matchup because of that. Yes, I'm excited about Justin Herbert. I'm excited about seeing Tua play. But against this Brian Flores-led defense and what they've been able to accomplish the last couple of weeks, we've seen them out. This is going to be a tall task for Justin Herbert, and I'm seeing if he's up for it.
Yeah, it's a good point, Marcus. I wanted to kind of put a bow on Herbert for the day. I think two things that stand out even more so are, one, there were so many questions about kind of the personality. Was he going to have the leadership qualities to become that guy in the NFL? That question has been answered if you watch just the tape and how he's interacting with his teammates. And then also how he went back to school, I actually think paid huge dividends because it allowed his the foundation of him, the fundamentals of the position have become so strong that we've all touched on this. The physical talent is so unique when you have the smarts and the fundamentals, and then the physical talent, you have the ability to be the best player at the position in the whole NFL.
Yeah, the Chargers' record is misleading, too. They're 2-6.